or a national organizer edema the New Patriotic Party and Rami Hussein and Yabre. I'm the Jisa Mukuyina na Muchi na menkwe. Na na mache
kwa kumijuzo
na uhunamu ya die
Ghana fo nyina dahuru
ai na ai endra yehu se na wani abre a wo ko ti ebeti ne dikan yema mo ayiko as national party any anamutu a any quick mobilization amutimi ye yema ayiko ne ebuma baso any adwuma mo ye na
ko medase eno ana ni bre wo mse na o che no ye wo atambe na ayekoso Ghana ha yewura mahama wo so hu se enye kudita ene ma ne ba any kudita. In fact, we are overwhelming endorsement from Ghana for Ghana. Kemamin keja mamuni dia try to manu dia so. Na no ya kwa chili cocaine worth $150 million. I free takradeba. Sachi baku na sachi kitu vani dia ni mudi cameras ni general koye awo supplement. No $350 million value dollars. Ena Yera, it for your suspicious flight via Upper Ghana. Or in your swassa, a illicit drugs no mefakoy. A buy anu year or the buyer, or pursue quite some more the buy any video name, plane, tail number, near the test and so nodi. In fact, video back call the buyer, Baba David Campus and Ghana. And I said, video no come to Nayasha da fa camera engineer so. Ni tweet omu video to say nyase na ye nim ne e ba binti yen hye da nya video we it is 7 years ago ye check right itinerary no alu plane ba ko kwa popo su kwa chupa kan say in see Ghana in two for the past 3 months kwa no plane ko in two ye say em so mo ye service no say that in two crowd but the car o se plane ye be sie twema ko ba bi na nya ayi type problem and the afa and one yafa engineers bed 10 so mubetu ewi no so ba bia kon anko pogu ba to so temi ba pogu
me ha miti
owi so ba bia plane ye se kon so anko when e ta call back to ba bia free ba na kam ya ko e se ba bia ye kuma na o to so o me fa de no samra no o no sa ko ya so already abai ka tamafo no Yura Mahama exhibited wisdom as a leader. While the Katamapono exhibited childishness. Oh, penny or him Poakasa. Now, all the chairmen or the owner of him.
We na mikro muhini na ebri ose hwese na jankwasi makasa wi na anko bia so ntiase. Na ohina kasa wi anko bia wo ye hwan.
Wo ye hwan. So won tiase. Wait, that is why I'm saying that the opposition party must be silent. So, man, Penina, what the Kasa? I we are suffering no. Now, what the Kasa has a if you want us to move the afternoon into for yourself, and after no good in yellow crack, when you dance here, and yellow crack, now, narcotics control board, almost deputy boards, or something can send me, and I have no company, no could be any. Now, after now, take a letter be a Ghana airport for the buy. Emenim guate em ferry. O Ghana airport in the same letter. Ayana ko with the mount of frontier.
And I'm reading in me.
Yes, who will say, and you're not responsible for the plane at the banner. So we should so by investigation. Yeah, Ghana civil aviation.
I know,
but in that same letter, no what conclusion, but there were no illicit drugs found on the interior. I didn't know what you managed to know. Then in the bonnie be now. Some George wo position was plane bia kwatamale na akwakoyi animaboni bi de gu ambulance mu koye o si sa plane na ta fi oba kumase na sa be yi animaboni bi de gu ambulance mu sa obiche no ni akaka ben sama yeye wa ban mu na ni akaka ben sama no na atemwe a wo se hwehwe no that is why we are called a commission of inquiry that because already no more to me investigation now. Omo komo buara da anamebwa.
No cre. Because yati fellows who scratching kan. Yati Ghana airport for statement.
Yes.
Nakok for deputy commissioner no. Ono so yati krani atemdidi a odi revenue team for journey ade.
Exactly.
But president ne can say you should collaborate and investigate. Exactly. One can say monko intimidating the panel.
Exactly. Asemi nyana kwa bono tofano. I see that no. We will not again move for in Yanko. Some of the Nico. And the Mukamunamoko. If Bukania wants to say, everyone's your call, meant to me even arrest warrant. People peace be meant to me and say, you will tell you know why they couldn't, because in Kawako court talk about arrest warrant. Then Kakota the Tachra and I said institution be a bay issue, even arrest warrant in Biano. No, because I want to say you pay or a member of parliament, required the form. I don't know one come speaker. See, now Muya Mustafa Yusuf.
Yes.
Speaker really, you know.
Or really, you know.
Muya
A plus.
Speaker really, you know.
Yes.
He's a Muya city member of parliament. Mo Ovosuka say he has been invited. And all my after your piano corner, so they invited him through the leader. Is that the process? The process is that you need to write to the speaker. The speaker, I'm a point. To the Panama. Jamaica can see the BNT. And the one who's so much to my cash. And I'm a
now, a bit of munya information is a omako because Ebria yeti any ye hear na mo ho no na say ebere na munya information no.
Oh, say already no na nya intel say
it's a movement stronger than appetite.
And I say baby umbenya no say bi wako baby.
It's a movement stronger than appetite.
So na nya cha intel no. So already no. Na yen say baby.
Nina ura Sam George. Ya ura Sam George no minister. Na minister walk juma official duty. Na ukuta unregistered car. Adongo bra. Car na wade kono. Number plate mohu. Minister car na wade namno. Number plate mohu. And the name in the chinina number plate mohu. And ye busa say Sadi na se anything. Me permit na se timo amotwe nyina no ye ba munyina adwo mo ba ma me akwaba na se me ma akwaba ntie ne ye nyina me ho akwaba ye de ba se fam God na Asare-Bediako and Tuesday 20th May 2025 na ebebe na yetie reviews kakra say yentie no first answer as the discussions na koso open say okay etie na ebedi komo kakra bi na hey politics ne atibu ye kan wa hwa won tia say vindication is in the womb of time. Vindication they say is in the womb of time. Na minim say time no etimba entem say na if na minim kura mpo say time beta ba entem say manipa aye vindicated ama yesaka say yesi emoa bi omode anema eche omone omabeben honso no omabeben omole kwaye ya na akoloki obabi na nipa de enema eta trapu ni papa ene yenum kasa yesi ade eta trapu ni papa afidie ene edi suma ye ho ye kasa ena eta di suma afidie maye na ne kwa so in the era of social media yidie ene ade na wotro 2 seconds u delete and obi keep receipt no we say pe no what abrew how much more say wakasa na videos ene ukọ owura Sam George social media Facebook especially ukọ ne walla wono ankasa se PK Sapon you are the man PK Sapon akasem ama ene Sam George na nya kwan say what se PK Sapon ametwe ansanya what na ekokot PK Sapon kasi we wiade wu PK Sapon kasi we kronfo PK Sapon hasn't called Sam George as a thief as he used to do even to the president of the republic Sam George tibi bie na no baby opportunity be obenya microphone si na nimbia no etibi ka oka osaka se ene de wasa training no kronobom Dr. Baomia because you can Sam George kasa se we nyina o no abie na no last minister Abuginapo waton enkran sase nyina etomon tira ho meton pram for so nsase we kronfo minim obi a in fact just 3 months ago na Sam George called parliamentary vetting na mani ewu amano Sam George aba wote ho na busuafo ti na chi ebo de chidom na wo hwe level of arrogance na wahonhono pa chese minim se modana jua minim bia motete de ba modana juna motese apotro aponchinani frogs omuso nwa na one day pie na be hwe no abonten ubos wahonhunu sei na omafro ni sei na ahuhuru sana Sam George na waye se President Kufuado directly benefited from illegal mining directly man no clue cross debi some men yes sir ubetima can say no media sala metie sala me kasa the minimum no migidie no mama me kwanya I can advance more than 200 pieces of evidence say na Kufuado directly benefited hey and call for Sam George a good who fee power my Ghana mono you have no idea I go for Obia Faranko court. And the pickers upon say Lexus now with Timono 2024 model no. When an interest will be the chair. Sasa no car yenti Ghana and say what a neko court. And I would have found a Faneco. What the defense say ba was say a year MP's loan, car loan, and I would have got say a car loan. MP's car loan say $100,000. Car well so ebo and I'm $235,000 because some particular Lexus we ne bo the Toyota V8. And right here like I say so you na hwe wo. And unti say wow say car loan mpo and I also the quarter year the difference of about $135,000 no. Come and explain to Ghanaians baby I was Sam George ukonya says kano e de koto sa kano come and explain to Ghanaians na documentation bi a wo de baaye asa kwako bie new set of conversation sabonye sika koto sa aka we na yesa ma tax waiver Ghana sika Ghana ama loan safa koto kano na yesa ma tax waiver yet usia bontinya na wo would was say checha ban penny for so omu wie sika omu da V8 mu emra wo call program official assignment saka na de koye o koya number plate mohu. How can we have a situation whereby a minister of state attending official function driving in an unlicensed vehicle? Adding Obiangasa back to a jungle. Eti Sam George would net per time and you broke fear per time. And I my wife on compile in the Monko social media. Now on compile for and against Mount Neshe. Kwa social media na kwa share comment section ba ko be share na about 700 comments the was here kwa na kwa share out of best 700 no ubenya mu 500 da omo nyina dey against you. Go there and check. So your brand here, you know social media, you know the meaning of feedback. Kwa na kwa share it will give you feedback. Pickers upon the kwa saying was say will be the chair wow waka boni. I don't believe the channel one out of idea was about to my dear. There were 10 years will be the chair because me TB. And I just said, I was what we will be called to Intina, will be in have. Make a bit to be said, will be at the chair. And I was saying you'll be at the chair while I will be so a car bonnet. Or my opinion, Mahama Kosoba Bechani cars me. None of minister will be so a car money. I was a far higher would be radio 95.9. Now, at the Bediako mobile and semi brio hormone. Or my opinion, Mahama Kasa was say dollar na. CD ahwa diama dollar aba from kakra isabi no kase na be 13 CDs na wose wonu momu die wo gidi say gold reserves no ka ho pa entina yisika no Ghana CDs no akosoro sa no against the dollar yenyina so bi say and to be cause of a trade war. America, Donald Trump, and China for even Canada, even Europe. Enti, ama dollar no globally so far. At this time, we won't media. Hey, Nigeria for CK basa kwa gaining against the dollar. Nigeria for CK, the naira has even gained against the dollar. If you see Kabia against strength against the dollar, why this season, this period, we see ka entimin gaining against the dollar dear, and the two good namuko yusu minimum ye be able to use as legal tender because the music is not worth it. President Mahama Beka say, and then I contributed to Sadia no success kakrana and against kakrana bano. Reserves na ewo hono yo ebi mu say there be because ye koka gold reserves na Dr. Mamudu ba me ka say Ghana nyame ache yade ye wo gold kakra eti yemfa ebi engu ho ewo Bank of Ghana na bibi ba itim dey show up the Ghana cedi sano kan enam say obenya sa credit ni ntino LDC for kwafu that they are even now fighting the president for saying that ebisi do onya no kre na MNDC ba ye no na omama gold reserves no ekosoro. In fact, last 2 weeks Ghanaian Times front page no mo da banner headline. I don't know so who ya Ghanaian Times front page ya kamehwe omo da banner headline say gold reserves up ekosoro. Akala mpacho ma send the yibiama gold reserves yes ekọ up no I say table a yibisa humbo say Bank of Ghana gold reserves. Aha, Bank of Ghana gold reserves. But so say what the total signal me na make can. I no go shema me. So the total I make can straight away. Okay. It is a we share Bank of Ghana. Where you Bank of Ghana for ankasa me na bacho akwaba. Bank of Ghana for ankasa etebu. E na media to so no. Benkum the date Nifa a total holdings in tons. NDC buy ye from January to now. Omutin for 1 ton enka gold reserves ho. Eya 0.83 tons or something of that sort. Yanhwe. Oda be per krampa. Me nkwa chikese. Ma me nko December 31st. December 31st 2024. December 31st 2024. Na gold reserves in Bank of Ghana na ye 30.53 December 31st 2024 na ye 30.53 tons as at 30th April 2025 na ye 31.37 enti December the no ye 30.53 about 31st December January now still 30.62 28th February 2025 30.81 31st March 2025 31.01 then 30th April 2025 31.37 Abuja 4 pennies here say 31.37 a free no to 30.53 a free 31.37 Take 30.53 every 31.37. Unya one. unya 1 ton attend this for buy no omuntimi fa 1 ton nka ho enu ti say ye di nkomo bi na se ka se gold reserves ena aboa o man Ghana e wadwumadie bi mu ne ye bo a ye ka se governance continuum ade na wonya akukuduro ni ahobrase nka se gold reserves na MPP de to ho no ye na aboa ye nyame nchade ye so de bi beka ho ye beto no 30 point something by the end of the year e be ti da ko be 37 na maka ne sa na nyina ye kwa adim why na mpe ye tell you say ka dollar ba 1 to 1 na say ke nyina ni beje say ka dollar ba 1 to 1 na ka holiday say ka kofo be ko wi as kenye bi ni enti media mesre baby recommendations wono mommy efa ento hono galamsey da so koso galamsey enura paper bi di buy say ebesi ne ye nya rejoinder paper ndi buy say John Mahama president ni nua bema ye friend Alfred Mahama ye galamsey paper ndi buy front page obiati mekasai galamsey koso ensonu koso esen akomu akonu zongo odumase zongo from fini na ye tu galamsey na say lady bi ye video bi ba anwumre wo se won hu bi da se wono ani fitire anaju de suom na brand new excavators abesoluma tu galamsey no say woni mu say 24 hour economy and this for ND ma implement no say galamsey yi mu de o ma implement galamsey wo holomo dumso aba minister Obama Ghana for assurance no we said that create fear and panic then you go and benefit from it and the quarter makers say some bekaya na NDC ponya ma abamu enna jinapo eka say NDC MPP Ghana for just 5 days of power 5 hours medasi omuja 5 hours na Ghana for the 5 hours there enso ye yon kiki oh emergency near releasing more than $100 million the man say and ye wo fa ko top ayimra fuel ne say gas so no won ko tuatu aka bi kaka krasa bebia me all these things are suspicious. Last week ya wo holomo na abu ejinapo ya John Jinapo be ka che Ghana for nyina say power ka Ghana nyinya be use better use power no for 2.6 days bo agasa 2.6 days ene eba ya papers be front page say yakoto fuel aba who can say no 2 days later yes yakoto fuel at the emergency something and then na Jinapo said that eka a creative fear and panic say ye bedum nkania ade akina ne aso eska dia mano say kotobra wo create ade akina no hwe brofo ye fa de bi boogeyman BOGEY boogeyman na boogeyman university de boogeyman no batem de hurahura nkofo boogeyman no asi en wo halma obeye wu sei eye political too yes wo ho be you say hey and say dey say ye hey ti no si bedi hu and mo yakọ penkofo no mejeje no mo nso kanea omo fase kanem ema meje be oba be pra no ene me miska nko ye me musa da me kan me boa me jesus kan na makofa nkofo me nu abegina say o be bo wo ho ban eso me boa there's no boogeyman anywhere. My suspicion is that something is happening at the energy front. Something is happening at the energy sector and Pelifonko, Nomko you said the enema ECT El Holmo. Once again, the movie be aquaba about me radio 95.9. And then you bedi komo kama na Minia bedi aquaba in the panche in the pa on check no I former. And the pancho in the pa see the panche na why former. Na sekedi pa nyina so nim se tumi ebe ka wonsa enche obeye forma enka obi besi ana ka we do right to all manner of people enka unyakwana se frɛ wa na nka wafa a year be so kwana kwa kubi word di be so kwana kwa kubi brief be so the ma party for anaka de ama wo mo so most of them that not no yeah me say in your position na ya dwuye ne say we have arrived yes for ma wie ni obi atipan ye biem so no na saying MC for me ni bia frefre me maka cho mo say me nya ho a me dom numbers be ma adongo na adongo afro so bomra ha me if I me catch mo say me nya ho a afero mu gina phone no so am so me nya ho a me catch be the numbers be ma adongo papain German South and we know ye MC German South now ekwan wa ba oba kra bia oba ka che so me nyame adba cha be bankran enti no ekwan damu a me so why not bra ebo bo wo ba no kwa so ba na minister afre say mo mesi mi nko se ni say esenje hwe enti such a person yakwa opposition panel no ye 10 kwale so bank lo ka che so o person pass it through why wouldn't I give him time enti me there once again me koso asre nyame ado power de be san ba biem ba see the use power no mo me hwe ni ye mama nkofo bebre esia fem but enye hwe ena menua akwaba
meje so menua
sa bibia boko
amanfo se ye ho ye
yesi bode ho ayedin
nokre
wo ho so sa
ya nye bode nko ene banchi nyina
ama isaba bayere bo ayedin ama o ma mpe bayere kwa tosi bayere so
banchi se de banchi de na ye to ne 20 cities ne yi no se 50 kura wunya nano bra me be se nka me pe apim bia bra
adia bra me
menua me paja ba ko mo se 400
se bi se na me busa aye
apim bechem kwanta
anya Westland
dabi bechem kwanta 400 na kana na edi manim no eye VAT aja me so me de keto yi no no dika for VAT no gina ho mo ye mo ntumi anto na mo ja to ho na me so ne ma me nkohwe
wo kohwa ye dai ale se wa wo po asem
and I'm see, Bamri Adams, Antina V8 for Quantum now
I pay
400.
Bechem Quanta,
400.
And the Mamma or War Westland, Michemwa, Mesha decide. Wow, I was a 40, I mean, about Greece. I was somewhere being so about Grace, that is say, and Grace is so ye loyal ladies name. Na, what ye one of the loyal ladies people are. The baby penasem was hard working person. Almost say partner or nipe bo no ma omo ye yimu ni hwehwe ni mu. Eno nti we ba hu na eno oje na baba hu ya no wayi nani eda sebe ne godfather say ne godmother bia ma no hu grace wo yare. As grace ntesa me hu ba bia grace in frame me. Anywhere in the middle of just said their grandpa should get closer to you and have a chat with you. And then so on what have made an appearance and what made them a boy basso and same penny we have a patch live on TV, live on radio. Emma Ejitum, former MC Bako. Former MC Bagana, former Director General Bako. Baha, ye for. But more power no me bia nko yie tia for mo anya ahwa mo se no no we dey so mo bati o mo dey ne den pa da no mo to say so wa ha ena
if Mohammed refuse to go to the mountain
say no o ma so obi aba ama ye reject ade no ena mo da mo se no mo akasa be ba mo betre si na dewura ho no na me si ena me si da nya hwe
amine kwakwa nya o
dewuru wa me se wa eda no etwo ye ya na me so da nya hwe in fact when I say Charlie, I to be na responsibility be toss because na ka me a me na ka me tisi tano ma ka de be se be yes but be na me tinteresa me ye yi me peacekeeper ha peacemaker ene ye enti ene akosha so aba akosha ube kwachi what all right let's for mo ho ye ba microphone pusi bo nim kakra aha mo ho ye de
ye ho ye pa
sa
bibia akoso kama
ye de jamiasi
elections no ya fanya mamu pa but so far so good leadership ne members ni na yaka ya ho abom ye regrouping or party ne so ye regrouping and ye rebuild loyal ladies
ma bre ho
o ya bre pa ya bre ene de me ka say embre am
to wo he fa de some wo he
so loyal ladies there 16 regions ne ye wo ni nyina ye wo baby a me na me communications director, national communications director for loyal ladies.
Oh, is that national?
Pachuane.
Hey, and opposing some can tell me. Hey, but what say? Maybe a father member of
every loyal ladies.
Yes, me name cram mine Tracy. Hey, me name Odia Busa virus. Eti me come on free me fed Tracy.
Okay.
Na that time I yet tell loyal ladies. Na ye meetings na yumre. Ewu easily gone. Aha. Na me kama lusa that time na me kwa metie. Te me kwa kama no so wo mpede ma me nya de fie. Na wadi machi. Wone mbe kwa ye din kwa no akekam kakra ti. Me ka se la o free mu no. Virus be to platform no say kama no a founding member of loyal ladies no. Mama yade. To the extent they say baby obeko bia across the country.
Yes.
MPP for your program. In fact, a MPP program quite say MPP ni business war worry. Right. And your MPP program. Because the private you know MPP ni war worry, MPP ni 1 year and the so year. Straight to what is afraid. Ladies are this the way I'm mobilizing mo everyone kakra. Easily there you come. Said most ya mobusa atade be dem pose ye t-shirt ana ye top white ye mo jeans dey na e kama ye no the t-shirt you say mo say yes aha say yes jeans mo jeans blue one no aha oh that be factual
oh yeah mobilization is
top notch
yes because you were all 16 regions and yes. Send your leadership when it you were commanders every region apart from commanders you were captains and so
okay
so we have the generals I'll oversee all the 16 regions after generals no need about directors
okay
you were directors and so I say communications events legal for all those points in your directors we are near about captains there were 4 captains for every region oversee commanders no
okay
and I want members every region see commanders no managing members no
okay
so we have WhatsApp platforms for all regions it's in the Seba program it's easy to mobilize because we have commanders in charge who would send a friend say messages across to be able to by the time I'll be realizing now we are mobilizing a nipa 100 or a nipa 20 are mobilizing that because of sending a leadership structure no
ye make us ye ABC economic symposium proud to 2024 elections Greater Accra me no twice yeah make us Jacinta
okay also sister you're director for millennials from 30 and above.
Where the director?
In the free captain.
Oh, Wababrewa. Just Wababrewa. Oh, Wababrewa. There is one of 30 followers.
Captain for Greater Accra. But they say I said Gen Z is for a bit. It's a free captain. So
one of for them call. Oh, Jacinta, Kafra, why? Kafra, you thought you never grew. What's at you? Now me catch Jacinta Simpe. Oh, what's a penny passing? Miss Would be 20 busame, and I didn't come a year economic symposium till was when your moon said jeans, no one said white top, and your t-shirt, white, corporate. No, by in the group, come on, we bow so when my manager listed man will say this, and I've been so impressed with their work. Several occasions, and I'm hoping, say. People will not demoralize you. People will not attack you unnecessarily. Now, rather motivate you. Now, I want to tap the strength. Now, more na motivate. Now, who say more loyal ladies. There's a national structure of Holma, national women's organizer, and then they call for Holm. BBNIA, you do it in tandem with them. Say, for party harmony. Why? So like that of communications. Okay. It's I could say say the more. But over church on call for be answer the dinko.
Oh, okay. Me that's pass on Mr. Queen away. Me per se me chair your boss virus. Any patrons to all the loyal ladies, directors, captains, any commanders na ye michiamo, any friend is saying your members ni na, and now michia, basically free as I might guess the Lower West Akim.
How fast about Cassie?
Yes, I might me feel snazzy, but me constituency the Lower West Akim.
Okay.
Aha, to me
Say sit in a court.
A court. Na ye MP ne Charles A. Champion, Honorable Charles A. Champion, but it's no ye two abano yanye lucky ama omaje seat ne free and same first time. I think na ye NDC seat ye started na NDC 4.
And I get to clean and beji.
There be ena Mr. Mwabing.
Okay.
J and so no the only first MP for NPP or J and I keep yan sana give to clenam cry eba.
Oh, okay.
It's after give to clenam na a champion be fire yanya like ya NDC for ababeji, but we are hoping say 2028 ne day we'll take back the seat.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll take back the seat.
Inshallah. All right, Mate. It's a call former MC.
Me person me chia Lower West Akim for MPP for na delegates all Lower West Akim na me chia mu nyina.
Okay. Mate. To watch mu nyina wie dia.
Oh, my copy that but me kwa ya ankoye.
Se do so for primary so.
Me call primary so but ankoye. Me name 4 and 9. And
I like the boldness.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I like the boldness. I say your mama no do rural politics no.
Yeah, important.
I say mama room.
All right. Entibinia e dey fa enko na ehise so. Makeka e say bebre me Sam George dey aba wo use on license card with nam. Ya aba say obi na dey ache no say wo say enye no kre afọ no so be si obi na wo hwe wura Sam George si dey wo sia edi nkofo atem twa nkofo so afro mu din abomu din basa ene obi ka che so bi ne che wade a wo se ne de wo di bakọ no court ye dam ye ka ehun asem again no was assist car no MP's car loan no max money $100,000 me wa ka so mo se na number $235,000 eti no so it's difference of $135,000 no so wonya ne hefa dum so aba energy minister asim so want to draw the book of lamentations second edition what also e dey aba enti ye di hu nkomo ye nkoi
godo machia na machia watiefo na machia mempeso aso jama south.
Okay,
da bia binya kwansa ya na makase machia me MP the only MP in Bono region Kene Kwadwodamwa. The whole Bono region out of 12 constituencies no jama south ko na etumi wene enti wayade ene ya party fo a omudbo na chidom especially menua by omuku no loyal ladies no omo ya de wo jama south papa obeka ya me ba already to make say seat no na ye de ase na menua kan na NDC for budget 2020 because of differences we are na we party no a ena eni na ka ho kra na motivate me say me kwa MC say betumi agisa seat na from nsem free say seat ya na ye de nyame boae na abring na ya de a loyal ladies for ombo modern pa omoje campaign si omo nan so.
Okay,
enti ka abeko ba bia bo se da bia na omudi akire enti ye bedo omo ase ene ye youth mabunu no a initial 2020 no mubufu ya enam so ma omo koto abai was e ho na ye form e ku bia na first skirt and blouse association 2020 enti who say vote
how form association
party for bia
na dem motivate from yes ade
obubuafu
bana ya anti-party
yeah omo lunch adro crowd for television for na yifo nyina akoe I tell you na hona ema ihu se amanfo bufu na obuafu ye kan sem no bia best na omo se yemfa ampampa 2020 antumi amfa we had the vote difference between president ne Denjo Mahama as a candidate. It was around 14,000 but he lose it no by 1,900 votes. Until this time round they say to me can if he asem na if say omo buafu ne no nyina akasa lo and behold this time round you to me when he sit in the back until we book na Kwadwodamwa abaso waya there any party for nyina ye cancel of the snap patrons no omo ka ho nyina especially mabunu no godon menu Sam George asem de kase ye kana fidi so a ahwa ade bechi ne da so ti radio so na ye sorry ye free say eniema abranti wi ya no kurum ha na ono ne mi ankasa mi nua pike me gini we training college we di machi wa ya
etubi we say
betku Brooklyn training
yeah better no
2001
oh okay I see
yeah enti pike dia meneno te se onam ne minimpa se onua no na pike asebo ko kan na Sam George se o yeden o se wo de ne court
enti betku na mo bo Asba
yeah.
Oh okay.
Ni ebo Asba. Say ya na ne shi jamaro.
Wow.
Jamana mi di mo akotre fa.
Mo na mo hockey oh.
Da bi ho ne mbo hockey. Ne mbo hockey. Na piki asemo ko kan ya Sam George say ne tiko apai. Medwene ho amente ase. Na ewi ase ye se o wi of one sa na o he o de.
Yeah.
Na Sam George ebetumi anya saa adwene kura na eba ne tim se pike an retract saa de na watwe no de meko court no kura na bi fa se no no moral right be no wo
Sam George
odi enka manifa na bi kura na ebeka se na omunye wo no se de omu ekeka omu nsem ne yi kura na se nkai na obi ti se Sam George really enti me hu ya na me se what asembe ni na de na wo ka ho asema akofa nsem na ma ase kura na ye ne krata na wosan tro ya de kai no date yo koyere 2024 ene de kan ho a akiri o ye corrections wo yeah na menim se eno achi na okofa krata a chese o ye member of parliament na o ye member of parliament a wo akonya se wutumi ebo modern se wo be apply for se ye be ma tax exemptions godon ye ni o ma we mu na NDC fo ade omo ya mana benefit o man nyina yen ye face MPP aban ye mana benefit o man nyina te say ye ma omo ye one district one factory tax exemptions the last parliament the 8th parliament ya parliament ye duru ba bia speaker Bobin eto parliament in this afọ gu ni bottom ne kotena northern region ne krom dia na omo anye omo mpene china
ema ye factories
I'm telling you factories ye be employ ye mabuno omo wi school a omunye adwuma nye mo na mo preach 24-hour economy 3 shifts anopo awia na anwumre enso mo ba na mo yi nkrofo adi na ka obi efa baako a se akatu oba no wafa 2 enso 1 na wo ho na wo yi omunyina edi wo so be 3 obi afa 1 wo yi 1 na edi e kofa 2 no de omo aba wo de omo koye
and then national security Metrak I said bear half of them.
National security. And you're very dangerous for the security of our nation. Military
and they are being paid, okay? And Omafa NDC for 10 per each constituency.
Your modern national security.
And to look at yes, 10 per each constituency, 10 per each constituency. National security as an America. And then for 40 fee.
You was some bonopo.
Ghana, you
was some bonopo. Enti Godon. Na me Sam George lete ya ochroyi. Na masina Sam George moral right be na wa wo betro lete we. Na it be ma exemption na wo car Lexus 2024 model. Na nipa na ye ka so omu yi omu adi ye obeka ya se ye to abawie nipa na MPP aban form aban mu ye form so omu koye adwuma even omu aye form October kran se ye ko December ko to ye omu nyina
card say 320,000
yes $320,000
yeah
$320,000
yeah
na sa nipa na momo ka se ya fan krofo a wo Sam George ankasa uyi nipa more than 100 e wo gifek
what your achievement
madam for ba ko ka wo
also because we
yes we yomu we see ya form October July August September wa ye form we yomu meanwhile wo ka no exemption e de ma no December na okoje
friend say alkaline fatoso
December e na okoje sa exemptions no ya wo fa na yi kwara wo nya 2020 ye fence 2025 January
and you know that must also be revoked because it was given to you when the party announced it.
Yes.
So I was saying to be fair, even 6 months before
elections.
How much more?
Now we no compare exemptions.
Yeah, the man of what year? That's what revoke. That's what refer this kind.
Because one district, one factory for year, or more than exemptions on one form of money. You talk about we are going to year more easy. You don't bet us. In this area, you know, anchor to know. As I said, conference.
I can't to catch it. na yɛhwɛ sɛ St. George
me ba so what the ibra to so me and the tifo income it's how should where the parliament dey that so that na parliamentary service there no okay parliamentary service there ba cho mo hwɛ no mo hwɛ top right one mo no date there 20th December 2024
yes
20th December 2024 and parliament a trust idea and say almost say request for permit to clear vehicle for member of parliament no body the to aswasi ya December 20th 2024 and I'm there to screen so mo
na kind of crazy ya ade we dia mawo aban na wote akonwa so a wote opposition da bia na odi na atem no omo na okope request we from o abna o say Asare then deputy minister for finance e dem ha approval
hakwa die ehu but of my back minister of finance
yes
was saying exemption to clear vehicle for honorable Samuel Nati George date in the 3rd January
yes and I make one 2025
Mosha Shuro finance ministry there no 3rd January 2025 am I hey I don't know you may be sanctioned okay mamefa ma akala mamefa boss CA o de ye di ko betu di atoso at least ya ka ho asenti no fato so ma empenifo enhwe say mo say ya to abawi ebeka boso be inside akoto abade
yes because employment a process any event enti ye be advertise amanfo be portal so akwa enti akase bi aba 2 months no obi nya an appointment letter to elections mo buy no mo say no say nipa nyina and the normal secretary chief of staff letter wo tro no say obi ayeto abawi ya yefa no me wa mo yi abayi August fo nyina ka ho
yes
na wo no watumi enya audacity akọ apply say ye mo sa ade abra yato abawi na wo hwe exemptions na millions of Ghana cedis na St. George enya free sa exemptions no millions of Ghana cedis
ababe 60%
na de asan ama abepaja kura ukọ social media na so aya ade kura ma na ayikura me hu say NDC fo ankasa bibiro obumbuofu se obi a oye member of parliament otumi nya sa privileges we nyina na obi a okofa hasum eko ye campaign ma party no ba power no e de na wonya enu bi na ayi che agrada mo dollars ne de ka wen na gode ma minka se ni cho
okay ababu za foti aba ya ba to so no mo hwe mo ni fa so sa top right one mo no 3rd January 2025 and that finance ministry for a mass am do kwa
aka 4 days na Akufo do we hand over
ya wie
yes
that time Akufo do kwa 12 Jubilee House that can what
oh yeah
no 12 Jubilee House and that time no and ye de ma wo say ko ekoji car no abraham tua 60% of sign
yes na godon the mad no ko social media so ameka say NDC for no buafua ebi mu gwe ho mo ntiase say de na ekoso yi enti member of parliament no say wo privileges we nyina eno ena ma amamfo ahase bisa question say do bi a young politicians no then people will begin to question us say your moral right no wo hemfa because some of these things enye say ufi say wo be clear because piki aka asem wo de okofa ba de akofa ba sisi a asaya asem no kra na minua mehwe video bi a enra wo se na no ena ne mesa hwe ebra Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ekoye ni speech ewo professional studies
UPSC
yes UPSC na St. George Akotra TV so the next day was a 2 days now what for paper now about 70 something pages
78
not that would just say this is nonsense this is nonsense who's no person business yes nonsense was it say there is no sense in it so if there is no sense in it you can say nonsense. Can you imagine this a sitting vice president because I won a competition no what you your friend say your mama me metra me ka say your mama the niema those kind of things me ka say nonsense no me mama antete sa na wo okonya sa de we kotra radio so wo kasa ansem wo nyina na wo say biwa no kase President Akufo Addo direct beneficiary of Galamsey direct beneficiary of Galamsey President Akufo Addo then president one for one court one throw letter cross retract that statement Musa ni pakoya na mo ka kense Akufo Addo enye torrent
ono de ade a democracy onye ntum because we ya no abecho meanwhile some boy can say we know on my whim obi anka ne de nenne pike atro yi kakra wo say ube you ho anu nti ompachew na me judge kra ode ade wo ko akoto ni nanim kra no e say judge no kra share ase me born videos ni audios yes e wo court menye so betuna me say he will go into the history of this country. Yeah, Domama Mamue, obey the West Minister.
When they George na post.
Yes. Yeah, Banaso. Obey West Minister. Minim dia bank and open was as you so. Dear na oji. If we are say by and I can buy can see me a former MC. Into watching obey former minister.
Yeah.
Na one sem na waka no. Internet na won't know. God no ya then you should be very careful.
Oh yes.
And some George Yaka back or Metro TV. No kase play bia a call tamale a cofad near Mabi Emma play no sign by a Yikumasi ebe change near mano e the Guambulam in Nina insinuations in near my way and I say illicit drugs and I say and near Mabi a play na kofan the Kufado should be investigated. The Ghana Armed Forces should be investigated. Obi friend or Ghana Obi the local court na kakra we na musi mo wa assemble the poll ye ko 4 years o enti 4 months pe na muntumi to already amoye de moye 4 months yenko ba bia we have not even started enti eseso mo ko mo ba from na adwuma na ye de ase o mo nsa no abante way to be catch there o ma we mu say esle wusu se data boa ye de wo Ghana enye etekosu na ese ko blemu ye blemu esle wusu
ene se se ni na ko ene boya ye din
ene me catch o to kakra bia na e ko ene ye ko bisa say oba power pe na ko 10 member committee say amamu we de ye fa the committees government government of committees obi a minister bi obetumi aye ade bia wo manu bia wo fa committee ontumi ye enti de na mo to opposition de na mo dwen a na mo be pe wo ya di so no gisa committees nko a na ya tete na ye de nuntin na ye ko na ye ba enti won semo ya okan na ebisa say data na wo ka ho asem na okote committee say omunye na omonte so no committee no umo say 10 days or something like that say tools oba yenye 4 months ni yente wo we ni ekobisa wasem o say yamanfo adwen ni say wo de pen keke etumeti data so. Can you imagine this?
Very cheeky.
I'm telling you.
Very cheeky.
Na mini dente abante wo mampani da so equipe na as a minister.
Very cheap.
Na see one abayo bi e social media so. I'm telling you. Say abayo no wo abuchiri say onu baby a I mean, you might be wow can you sang repeat already so. No mampani e the code code of ethics I see omunyi na hwe so no momfa entrance say be ambotumi dia ya adwuma no. Sa ne ma wo nyina say breach code no. Ade no mampani da so keep no. Me wo dente so keep no. Enti godo me dey some George there. Me nyeso on he has no moral right to take anybody to court. In terms of politics ya why no man we me nsema wakeka na wo yi pros na wo de maye no. Ye ma okota of it afi na wa shase e vomite unye ndru ba bia ene ompre onyehwe ne hoyie no ompa aduane obedi ya be ma ne ye matim na enro na ye be ma no obekọ toilet mo
me buy na me ne godo ka say ni lawyers now mo toileters no mo ready because I'm sure be no double because any pa ka ho asem ni pa ko si di omo do so PK na say o ye ready now from ni omo tro ngu wonu because enyo ma wa keka o ka ba ko ka data because am ye independence day no was not the independence band to be
no boy.
Oh, social media ko package every independence day. Say about where settings government as a scam even andra cement as ekwe. I say MP nkutumi nantin ko shop bin ko bisa say cement ya he.
Say omo headquarters we bia omo factory lo ananka me kwa kotobi. Because maybe say baby no say omo nteso.
Communication minister waba wo say honorable Esla enyehwe wo ba ye scam any photo shoot nkwana ni platform so why ya me hu sa we me hu say publication be about say Ghana Medical Association so demand say they want to have a meeting with the minister
GMA.
Yes.
Adeng.
Say almost suspended on vehicle importation tax no.
Yeah.
And say almost say na say Sam George to me nya sa waiver where why have they suspended their where almost there, no, why have they suspended it? And I think say just I saw it online say they want to have a meeting with the minister. And also, no, I think it's that will say the minister should respond to this, because if only one person is getting a luxurious car, Lexus, I must say,
$320,000
out, meaning all these things over 60% offer. Why should even me we mukwa dom de koye adwuma o de beboa a friend is saying hospitals near so I didn't know the year free so Sam George no has to benefit all this. And I think the many we have to push it.
The more can they are right because there's some George kwadi unyaye no. Ebeti meji doctor for kwa cars be 10. Ebe broker because doctors cars or modeba no. Minimum doctor obeka se wokwa kra Lexus
2024
tier rubber sir won nya ha won Toyota Corolla come on nice wa bia na Honda Civic and Honda CR-V come ya obetima dia na the baby na that opulent you know to as well.
Now your friend is saying another video be was social media or no or say your friend is saying or say back now who and I think the way there be radio station be okay any joy our coca say MPs na ye o ma ba no omo na ma ye de friend is police motorcade eti obia Ghana for inform phones una manu ene ye twa we de ba ye de wakofa lawyer say ye ntro letter ye info bi enko court. How possible say ye na ye ti Ghana ha na wo de wonko out me di court na radio stations edidi mpanimfo atem ti say na aka no say nonsense Dr. Baumia akọ atnasi atro ni vision for Ghana. We see their vision for Ghana nonsense vision etimi kotina radio suke kasa anyoma we ya then today
pages of nonsense
and he even he host no try say or best stop his comment he ignored the host and of course what did Dr. Baumia tem nene wa be ye minister now also wa asema ba na e kan wo de wakofa lawyer say wo ba be chi obi akoto him or on retracting his statement nyama na wa kan wo ye ma on retract e mufa, which is not right. I think that I don't know how this case will go. Now me bisa go don say nipa no PK support or be retract ya.
PK what can I say? What's the one what say you be the car the chair? No be the Ghana ka so obi nche car na. Obi ka so obi ncha de.
What say obi na de car? Na cho. Nti na ma so ba say enye nokre. Obi amfa ka njem ya na matomade. E say asem na say.
I was work complete documents. As in South what crowd the assembly a new coin.
Was say assembly crowd.
It be what baby you know one.
Oh they wait no dey baby.
And what they strangled no. What they strangled no. Eti Grace akosha mo aben wo kasama loyal ladies Ghana and then me e was studio no.
Be godon ma men kan se mi nchiro. Me hunu ayi Sam George sa waiver we a wanya ni nyina. E na me bisa mo question say. Ene na ye president na Akufo-Addo ne ye na appointees ne ye ni ye o. Unim say for the first time in the history of this country under Fourth Republic appointee bien wa omampani ma kwan wa otoka.
Okaso mo bien to.
Yes. There was selected. Ya o issue say mo bi antoka na obi tumi nya sa waiver we. Nanka ka enye 20 years de ya nka me kofie nanka wo hye ba bi nanka me so matumi de akosi fie a aja me
ya no say me I disagreed with the presidential order. However, now we did say what shall go for abuse.
Yes, but na omo to ma omo
banyashi
omo to ma
there's a difference between people and NDC. Na president impese afi obeko fie na we are to car
na go chesi cars
for chesi anytime.
Yeah,
that is why on room ko ba bem as minister foreign affairs minister and then the attorney general ko proko fi wan fa when you so apply car.
Oh yeah,
as one car e ko jibu fie na one person but bia
o ma ya japade kra won to bi da on to bi and na me no bi abene ko TV radio say Akufo-Addo atop forest na achimota forest ina o mo adona me say masa enti mo ye propaganda
panta ne ba ya all right I was a young ko a year do so MPP a from na do so any of my Ghana and they do saba I feel John Jinapo ubisa na I force do so my na e ball mu ko pa area specific and fuel besa 2.6 days 5 hours where you say and ready there by property almost say Asante region and pete and to Trakusisi and now our matter temper of man is here ye do Professor Bobkin NDC ni lecturer or cook master as him so cook master that dia or so cook master as him buy was it that is soon part to say was Santa
Go Kumasi ye bro.
Your friend is
I was kum de bre.
Okay. I think you told na ye koye no. There was no single region na ye koye in Doom Light. There was I think one region, maybe a free region, you do a bit. Yeah, nya room why it's not here or be Kasana lights no.
I quite remember say Brukum's mobile and you should do
yeah, and Sunny compare generator ever so
Brukum the same thing.
Doom so no as well. Even 2 days ago, me the light of man for almost 2 days. And Sunny, yes, for 2 days. A friend is actually boutique 2 days and Sunny yes so light if Minister, no, I think he's confused. Who say videos be a born and say or in a interviews be or granted before be a minister. He was there saying, oh yeah, we don't know what we are doing. Minister no was no enemy or yeah. And then what about power? Ya mouse when you say bra, una win say a woman in our can say omunim no yes, see I win what about power. Yeah, now yeah, sha. Before I be independence, friends and swearing now, see what 5 hours. Because them a video be what TikTok say, hey, 5 hours or cause if you're in panic after 5 hours no crowd. Yeah, that's what I add there. Almost you be a one and I say, I'm be a video or edit to TikTok grammar. It go for be able come one sir. It meaning say minister no say or Shana say at the end in quite says and I would not catch or the GB bill because it's fishy. We have to find out and know what this minister is about because every time there is all the bibiba now I'm out for a panic answer or the solution about. And I think that we have to look at that. Because no crack can say or Casanobo or Kanwasem. Yeah. Say 2.6 near Samausika. Why do you have to put that information out? And now we say Oko can you be mouse can their quack. Internet is over Kachegana for say I 5 hours, I 2.5 hours. I don't know what he wants to take from that. But do some now baby is real shops. Your friend is saying and drugs and I'm 2 days, no light. You call every region, every single region be a call you do light for her. And sana on the of a generator back, then the light will come back on. Because I said you crabby or they do so now they sang it several times our regions be by a call ye. So do some about is it that said they should come to MPP for send your manager you keep it lights on for 8 years. No, they should come to us and let us teach them. I'm sure say I trauma but because we do not understand why at this point I'm watching and say move to me now Ghana for Ako 7 December Ako to Abama say mobile card there. Some say do so any NDC phone and nama. The moment on me back power no. Not to say can you do na go for your mass say it before soon. I don't know what is happening, but Minister no should sit up because he looks like Senamokan. He's one of the worst performing ministers. Abaya Oma performance, lay ministers need now down here. One of the worst performing ministers. I'm sure NDC for no crack can testify. Say,
oh yeah. Omundi pa wa kono radio so as a cry from Nancy.
Oh, NDC for na. Yeah. Omo be pa 4. Yeah.
Oso omunyi no.
Ne juma enso eni because yeah Nanado no. For 8 years, the light Musa. Because said before Nanado be ban, she doom so 6 to 6. Who go fi out me for no affair light or hana. Where no crab refi.
Light day.
Baba
you quite the ball young.
Light day. We fell off phone every bisa say light or hana. Say who ko ye uti ameka say who ko ye uti na say the generator ya e wo price ayeji. And I what your friend is saying price ayeji normal light. Doom so was just say that doom so for how many years? 4 years. And Nanado buy for 8 years. Nanado managed to keep the lights on. Now mo buy and say yeah within 4 months no. Every day be and you saw it to ye beshe wow baby out do body be fani send do light ne boost amount for dying in you amount for them amount for your my say na ya send do light into any fan na kwa question And I say maybe baby I say light neighbor na say ade chana we hu baby out do nyoma befa. Minister no or you're incompetent. Me dey na sana meka. He's incompetent.
Na wo hwe utie no kasa e wo opposition na. Utimu say ye tutu Ghana pilots nyina gu fomu a wolo kwa betam aka na nyina aba. Ifasi ye shateda wakosomo kra na tema plans nyina editu nyina gu a otu se wo hwa de se jonjina po betimi aba ne de jawa ne de aso and nye time so lamentations just deliver and stop complaining. Hey ye what time se nyina wa ha ala pa bo ni nyina eso bedru wo so da hwe e say wo hwe ni mu a da ba ko de be hwa na me say embra muntra like wo hunu sum ene upa munte jonjina po kasa ne kasa na ba fom to ba no na nim sister bi na nim abobo wasi na metie nyina kra meti pai me metie me ya how to get food it me catch mama say ati bi you see how to get food
it I just saw be kasa aka 5 hours 2 points I don't understand. I just saw be ka we na aka na because I know said the way they manage the situation like when it comes to electricity the way they manage it is different.
And I want to mean na one and say what crude oil and expecting it tomorrow a year long a year transaction no one it we na ahead
right
to when they say when you say nyame aduma in 2 weeks time ube here at this quantity ebeba etunya sa quantity we dey be call the next 2 months and no July consignment no ye dey be free for na aba no was start inside no so arrangement 2.6 days that dey chese aba mo fa free him fa me se on be wie dey ye le be call no na year sika ya send wo energy sector no ebeye hu ebusafo aha ye wuntumi radio 95.9 Ghana nti na wasugu na wutie no na ye wia me ye adekitu wora ye call chief justice ya NDC for so mbetu no na me ka ho asem ketu abi na mpedifo enso unyanka dum so abi dum so ka kondo dum so
no kondo dum so ma me ka dum so kakra
sa me to ma di bi
okay ma
all right eti Asare-Bediako na motene Canada high sense for se me ka cha mu se once again no omo eye promo nyame adba 28 May to 8 June 28th May to 8th June and high sense television promo TV bia ope wiase bia ometimi ato ama na ba ko bi de 110 inches 110 inches ebei 110 but ebe 100 to 150 inches 150 inches I know what the ball bear saying bear 75 inches wait about 75 inches ebe 100 we be 100 inches. The boy studio no be 100 inches. E the baby studio 32 inches kwa kwa hono me omo bre. The studio the hand mo so papa. And te beji 150 dey na the baby boy said with from 32 inches to 150 inches pacho. Ko high sense on better swap mouse see kama a promo with 5-year warranty from 0302 550 000 high sense the money baby mo baby and from our ekobia or Ghana die high sense for ewo holomo it make am for the amount promo started 28th May to 8th June 2025 stomach ulcer na have typhoid fever who did this we wo ya and I said diarrhea hawa kwaje gastro mixture and I make am for the amount menstrual plus mixture so oba na wubu nsade se wunya issues kakra so a make am for the amount menstrual disorders no holoma na ebetimi aboa prostate plus mixture you know memma jonso basa woda kra na wo so da ya wo say wo be swa kwadwo so sisi na da na teko and also prostate enlargement and urine retention and frequent urination ni nyina no say hawa kwaji prostate plus mixture ni bi open do support to a Correpass Ventures or Kansi Drug Lane Nana Boache Heba Tema Community 1 Ekus Pharmacy and Eko Ashaman Main Station House of Drugs and then which our La Paz which are from was 0248 77 8899 0248 77 8899 Tabia Takum Tabia Takum. Tro number no 10 asa me de ato. Tro number no to mbisro. 0243 686861. Tabia number no 0243 686861. Tabia Takum, a member in Supreme Court judge, or Castle Mount Father Sepedia, no way, Tempia, no be dibim, kama. It was a fadia yan say, wo be now what tongue, opus upon the runes, when your baby and fan falco tracy can be bree, ama and kofubi, or bar and kofunti, and no some of them go no more, especially a pressure bugus with dear any asamato. Services on our rent down, so I could 5 quippers be a banu be a major swap, yana a habjing. It's a bad ninja, your mother rule and mount. Movement TV so anyone to be radio you beat him no dinko mo kama patch free 0509 301401 0509 301401 free ni dinko ni entomo ni ma ema kama it was for once again want to be radio 5.9 Andy yankwai what's it then
Judicial Mahama is the hope. Is the hope.
Is the hope.
Hope now more than my no and a dear dream. God no. What I know is the install capacity your electricity currently as it stands we have more than about 5,600.
Okay.
5,600. But even a peak period lankasa the here and sana yetu nyan kanea ama obi a ho to no Ghana no it is not even up to 4,000 into the aka no hefa. So the question is Vice President then Mahmoud Bawumia in opposition o ka say do someone na na financial is kasem na NDC for no mo priorities. Mechanism can be say more priority say yen top sanitary parts sabu ka frache en farmer school for dan say be top fuel fangu e de ama yenye generator yenya nkane ya wo man mu
na no bomati
300
yeah more than 300 million
300 million Ghana cedis
bomati che
so meaning say omo ya no president no huru because no so meaning say your friends say omo dey akwesku
for a year
o prepare the abroad
no crown bonus 300 million no say we divide the part no moton na him be say maybe
almost say maybe an boy dey go so
5 cities
only what
I know your wholesale crowd your man say there bulk purchase for all the females in Ghana like a certain age entirely super for a bulk price bulk price like single one now crown single ones here you do 15
na pardon kwa me by say e bi say some questions so mo ntumi ansan say free senior high school no mo say yem fan koba bia na private phone nyina nya bi na we so na private phone ka ho ana ye government schools nko
so be ma wo be akwa bia wo di sa
we yam yes say obi anya bi
I would be jacket etia na cycle
no obi anya bi na ho be che ne sen ade wo gi abako minim say wo mu sen o enti ye no bosumi bia so e be ma obi ana say
300 million Ghana cedis
very well
president now will rush party now we also now
nani Japan nani je ho enti godon the attention say priority no and no setting right so mo feel say electricity generation e wo Ghana no ehia Ghana for because the businesses nyina no eno na ebema ye nyina ye hu say oman mu ayi amankofo nsa ka mo abra mo ye adwuma dia electricity no very very critical enti minua John Jinapo the way amana me da bia me ka say omo standard no omo setting opposition e na ye de judge omo enti me hu say de enti aye kanka na omo buafu because wo baby a me hu say roundtable discussions bia na o ye panel member e na wo ka say ye to abama on you as a leader and say so be transnational lament as say we fix problem no na the way amana me John kasa say o sika nsem titi o kama no ye spokesperson for them Vice President John Mahama
yes
now omo friend radio show and so interview so NMPP for 2009 ye page omo course on the bo say bidam nkwa kasa nkwa sana no kan nsem enti me di o kan na biar me hu say sa titi nsena na woni tim enti ye besre no adwuma na ye de amano no se wontumi nya ba mitie ayi me bra pani kwadwo poku nsafo o kan sem bi o se energy sector no and yes, my Kafu, my management. You manage it.
Yeah. Management.
You manage it. And it's I want to be manager. I can't say Ghana for I can manage it. Men ko transe enko kase Ghana for na a car many now one people back 2017 car na energy sector ho. That we were able to give Ghanaians electricity for 8 good years. I mean by kai. Now you better not say for do your arms and you can't say ya betoka ewo ho. Inti ya de betu ma Ghana for electricity a. Office nka Ghana for omode ye ho be chen. Because ye ti opposition you can say electricity na omuntu minye no eyesikasem. Ayeba yenso lo and behold yetumi bo modern ema yenye sika no bi ema yetumi produce niema yesi yetumi de ma electricity company of Ghana for any VRA for no mo kan say be betumi nyam kanea no bi ama ema ejina so me ka say within 2 months bi kura na e call for na ye na puta no ka say e dum siesie and this for omi ya omotiko apai omo say yemfa timetable mra na ye dum so ena na poko respondo ye eno hwe nsema omo kan wo man we mu. So what did you want him? Na San George mu behavior ne yimu de omo ye ne dia he na ene obetumi dia compare na eyi ye friends e biti se sami gemfi na no skay okoche ena me bi say question say look ye for the senka kufu ado appointee bi ena nka kufu ado time na nka maame esile usu wakwa asore ada wakwa yi na agrada na se wodi obi abedwa na opiska free no ena okoto ne botu no koyi dallas ena ode ma no nka o ma we nka betumi atrem. You see, these people make us say, I say, Omo minister on between me 2 million, nti among 1 to me, and she saw money my years on between me about your money. And now my baby at TCCA. Nti the A say, I did be a person a piano, more sense I just say to committee. Committee into me bibia.
Yet say you coordinator for implementation of the 24-hour economy. The person of Guzitano. 2 weeks ago. And President Mahama inaugurated committee 29-man presidential task force on 29 man
on 24-hour economy.
You will connect our whole.
Yeah, committee
29-man
committee
presidential task force. Now, you can't say we'll be a 1 hour crumpa or reserve. Somewhere 29.
Yeah.
It's a muka some years 24 hours.
24 hours. Reserve.
It's a yeah. To know what it says, I will say.
Enti committee be any omuntu imbubi omuntu nyo ma we. Eno ene de edu be edri. Enti e be sere enua gina pose. Ensem na o kan opposition. Emma o kan say na po entumi man kan na nyina so because of na 2 months na oduma siesie amaye ampampa 2 months do wonso no dum siesie no emma enkane ya no ebegina
nyina
ejina okay na sia obeka say West African gas pipeline for mo so omo ye nsisi wo omo lines no enti o my I think say ending of March or so na san kane seminar meeting interview ya no gina radio so awoka say sad no fi no kra na wo kra no ebe ma yesa nyankane ama Ghana for ye nkwa ahohiehiem
ene yende
aba sida ya da so ahohiehiem enkane na go the hope is the hope dear
kafati is the hope
enti Godo adisema na ye kan make say the okay for the past where the Kumasi na me wo na Kumasi light off ne minia eya sonko na see e beti je sunyan I'm telling you
light off ne so yet say edum na so
Kumasi de no
na say eduma na fi de almost up
ene ye sunyan de no e ma minister eko VRA for ho me say no watwitwa mo de social media say no e ho na omoda ontu omutumi nya nti social media so na omoda e na watwitwa pictures bi regional minister o e na ode cheche nkofo ne VRA for di nkomo na okọ na mo cheche problem na e wo ho no enyo amo enti wo betimi affix ama mo affix mo mo enti social media okotena ya na ode wi cheche no eno fa so be na wo so enti e besere se Ghana fo nyina bebi a yadru sisi ya no enyo man wi ene ye pe no esi nyire hu se yekoya nim na ebe boa ebetumi abode society a ye bode country ebe mamma buru no nya gidie wom na nsama ndisi fo ka kire yen e opposition no de nya no hodwuma na omoye enti ye ni adwongina po wo ade so abone po na godden de meditwa to kwa na se he nipa na omo complain about dum so no enye ye MPP fo ndisi fo na nkasa hwe voter region MPs na hwe Krobo area MPs no mo ho no omo videos e ba abonten na omo complain bitterly enti MP for ya kan na mudi atemi na mudi modi mo MP sina atema yi omo ne se dum so na ba enti omo ya konfa so betumi asisi na no yomo na nkaka no kro godon minister isen ko you be competent pa ye containers na wo hefa
1350 containers
e wo hefa
flying
containers na wo
ayira.
They try to bring other things up not and cover some.
I mean, this settings government no there ye besre say nye say ne ye pe no enti standard no mo set in position na ne ye pagya but Ghana for now we say god no ya na expectation no mo ma MPP no e wo soro o mo ma MPP higher standard enti we mo to papa say ya say maybe mo mo nkasa wo say na okay professor Bokwe na nkasa wo say want to me ama 8 hours electricity am yan fa ye you say be 24 hours economy obere na why want to me ama electricity for 8 hours we say be 24 hours economy obere na why enti ye besre ndc for ne ye papa John Mahama say baby aye duru no enye se oman a ye kikira ye de beto atopre e na omo eye no enti John Ginapo mo woni nda ho na said ya wo ye ya unim say sa power purchase agreement bi a sinsan John Mahama first time no 2013 e be 2016 no most of them on na lead negotiations no
oh say ayi
Kwabradonko
then power minister
yes
wakaso wa antra fight do so resign continue
yes
and for about 8 months
on no minister
yeah etini nyina
on the sinsan and no sinsan ya wo dia beso e ko e ne wo betra sa mo be ka say debt na wo energy sector ho na ma power number when the sinsan sa take home a friends agreement no take up agreement when the sinsan wo no sinsan and all the journal yensu ya ba na yetimi manage e man kane na enya bi e man Ghana fo nya bi e mo e na wo dura dum wonam kumase adum pampa so yo no say
generator na asala obi
aden say generator business e guyo but asen sorry
ye generator advert bi jai kubusa di ba
e ko te say you know
jai e ko che pampers to be radio 95.9 na ye call the next you so aka how many minutes about exactly 8:30 and chibe say ye be sorry swallow no na asebi koso of my Ghana a very worrying say Ghana constitution actually say there were 3 main arms of government: executive wo, president, legislature ewo holomo, speaker of parliament and the members of parliament. Then the third pillar judiciary, chief justice and the head and no more account. Ekobase baako epesu osisi baako a na se constitution no ye pese de be ye adwuma. Constitution is say checks and balances. Ubia correct no kakra. Wait, how would do tia na we are correct. How so tia na we so correct. Sanity. And to be the whole my budget for himself or herself. And that the institution say we young kwana approve a massa. It's a checks and balances. And so there's a relationship between 3 arms in Nina. Na kodru baby na say executive no a person what de back say the bottom, especially judiciary na ayehu. And this opposition omoka say President Mahama himself, then opposition leader, eka say won ni gidie e wo judicial system no na I was so cleaning up system no. Name the present chief justice and the present setup no emwa it is what bias was a son what kind. The national chairman mosquito said ketia eso kind. One put the wakwa ahead say if chief justice holoma near the electoral commission. True to their threats and whatever, omobayi or must start that may say axis of evil and no more only see vultures, and the vultures have come to feed on the carcass. And they almost chief justice aye boni. Amani pabe enum actual different petitions. Several ridiculous claims. Claims ni bo pa petitions be quite to be catch or say sasem we ya kan die ye mfa ehompo ayi enyina so and evidence no emma na wo petition no ya holman na President Mahama through the spokesperson Felix Kwachofusu had a very terse message about Bonte say President now established prima facie case against the Chief Justice, and to that effect, the President now has suspended Chief Justice. And I said, no problem. Chief Justice being who was switching up Ganambra. President being who was switching Ganambra. Where Bonan Quadia, I was saying, Brano, and Nidi said the humanity. But cases issues some within any now Bob Mameno. A more dear here now establish a prima facie case in my young. Because you can't tell the world the same about 35 or 40 issues. You establish prima facie case on all of them, and that the woman should fill all the questions. Very ridiculous. In the case of Mrs. Charlotte was saying, no, one arms of government, and sound, no one can. And that's why you are getting it wrong. And yet, chairperson of the electoral commission, Mr. Mumu French, any DMU, and yet, it Chief Justice. Mr. Mani DMU pa. And yet, it any Chief Justice. Chief Justice was so. Chief Justice, was so. It is the Chief Justice.
President Mahama ye anyo ne yi Loretta Lamti.
I first
Shrag boss. Nti we charge ne electoral commission the same thing.
Omo na yepe. Omo na yepe. Even in her case, President Kufuado eji petition no wode ma Chief Justice say munhwem according to the constitution the city. Omo hwem no na allegations no about 20 something. But Chief Justice can say bebre didn't hold water. What to bebre agu Emma was scaling down to about 6 or 5 cases. Procurement in this element maybe say some cases in the Miss Lot was say also yano. I made the cat and man to war banner, and yet that ridiculous you but 6 as say no and obey yano. It more than 35 claims against mommy. Have you established professor case on all of them? Much to the good that they had really say. Me pacho Waganing state program being committee ben city. Yeah, what is it? There say baby edu lodge. E work old castle kind also. Asumye park no opposite. Ghana, if me made different the me who say ye program be of national importance. Yeah, it's a committee no whole among city. Na the money ya reho, a money yehu me Professor Atuku kind na meaning na ye me kwam national service hall. Because Gordon, there's no mere coincidence in this world. And I believe it. Sa dine na President Mahama so munkwes committee city ni omo. At the same building, and na a brand 1982 NDC for Ekokum sa 3 high court judges. Ene Major Sam Akwa. Omukoku omo no. Sa dan mkoye meeting. The hard when say Major Sam Akwa retired. They offer say direct and the current Chief Justice. The Sahara drain say a bra soldier for Major Sam Akwa. Eko no. Na Chief Justice see a young girl on any of the tea or horror before kukuno. What do they want to achieve? If say me at my age, minimum says 7 course was hard in the moon. Minimum says 7 course was hard in the moon. Can anybody convince me say President Mahama does not know this? Nobody. He knows it. He knows it. Can Chachuti Kata convince me say he doesn't know the history behind that building? Obia, Obunyina, they all know. So it is deliberate. Me say Chief Justice Mrs. Getu Tokunu Saki Araba Ai Isaba Uhia psychologist. because wakai dan na yekoye ni wofa ho meeting ebe fa no koku no na ene yesi wono so mra ho na ye medi na semwa. How, what do you think will be going through her mental faculty? Ehu na enkofo a petition ba ku be esre almost chief justice eje rent allowance ya na enisi e de mano enti saa de ni ntino yenyi nedi and it's okay, no problem. Ya hwehwem judicial service na nkasa ye mistake etua scan ma judge for makumaku 50 judges and the judicial service for na ye mistake mutua ma wo mo e chere wo oh the na mistake if you don't be promotions about when there na mistake etomo to krata aka chobia so bia this how much everybody was supposed to refund obia besi ne memo listed wo ho obia atua ne de akara me fama fa to so ana okay obia atua ne de. The fact of the matter is that na chief justice osu di ka ho ne de wo refund in fact wo refund ko sa refund ma ne bro so na so no de okọ aguchi ko san di
esan ba back
me ka back bi ache o bo refund ma ne bro so e bo sa refund ma ne back na de ye so intriguing say President Mahama nominated 7 judges. So monko vetting, no monko Supreme Court. Menoka say any past 7 na President Mahama nominated omuno. Emu 3 edi was our list be so. Ya o magiskalo. Ya o mo so ye ka so mo refund ya o ma refund. But just the make us obi can make sense. Say mujidi say one more mujiskalo ya o ma refund no through no fault of theirs. We must emphasize on that. Say through no fault of theirs and it's kind of buy and a system na detect and a marry or marry funding. Say Chief Justice Okuno based on that it mission the dia and the same department say just jame family adade dia you and this vet in pomoko meboa vet the minister pomoko and you know I even think say we should even write another petition on these 3 people say almost waje sika no mun deserve list wa ha hwe sa ayitimi de tosoa there was a heading you say ineligible payments of housing allowance to judges allocated with allocated with residential accommodation ubias edie e wo holom. In fact, first person Chief Justice get to talk no do tosu 2 Justice Janapari Batters Kujo waka wo mo a o ma abomudi no ho ne din wo so do tosu miensa Justice P Bright Mensa ne din wo so one tosu 3 one also can new nominees no ho. And then number 6 Justice Senyo Jamefe. Justice Senyo Jamefe so edi ka di pass 7 na President Mahama nominate omo no 83 out of 7 no omo nyina say if Justice Tokuno is guilty of this so-called crime there, then they are also equally guilty. And I'm a boy. Same you don't end up as well. You be the same price now. You go down. Media assume we makase. Mena me yema Chief Justice. Maybe because of future occurrences in NTR, media can sing conform with your mom. He has to fight. She has to protect her integrity. And integrity now and the documents reading you cannot taint the integrity of this woman. Any pair walk up to crime. Near money per diem about $13,000. Right. Okoye or buy was spending $4,000. Or buy no more call Ghana Bar Conference or Cape Coast. omo ba de chi no ba adwuma oba do to krata say makwaba we how much in return 9,000
aya dey wo my way ni padodo say ene betumi o me ya dey wo my way
8,000 so almost $9,000 say makwaba ba da kanie o pa ko se ko busa o me ko busa na ma me do ko se ni o ja
o me di watem o
ye no kra
o me di watem o me di watem na ma mi o ne ma na ana o ne abusua na
she's a very modest person.
The statement to be I will make here or say the law is the law.
The law is the law. And the law will be the law.
And me who the intia and Kofo we said the okay, I said don't get Yamon Samo kind even the president himself in opposition. Ya okas or be balance the judiciary. Nana Binina say nipa na omo judicial no. Na me omo ka mo se no bia godon medwe ho amentiase. Omampanin na tumi aba ne nsem se vacancies bia beto ho a ese ofele ananya sanete and this chief justice of the Supreme Court omo retire na omo person ko omampani ereba obi adi akwa na omo a ese promote omo ko appeals court na ese nko ya na omo ko high court nse ena na ese nka agina akobia free nsem as a president and this is here ka say for the first time in the history of this country ya bo nipa mako so at a go so omo ko Supreme Court one ye no mampani jo mama na enti yan kase sa susudia na ode ma mompe because kufa de na bia nipa mienu nipa miensa but wo dey at go nipa 7 na wa appoint omo so omo ko ne nkototo omo na omo ko Supreme Court
say ye kase nipa be 110 judges from various
appeals courts high court
about 110
ya wa pense omo
ya omo nyina ya enche obo omudin
you see
yes
other judges other courts
it is Dr. Mameba nyina so go fia
eno ne asema ye kan wa asem say obi bia media makase obi bia obey wa adwen say John Mahama President Mahama sisi ya obema wa ye chief justice na ne time aso na eba se okofie
koteminus
na ye wene na se eba say justice no me so me petition ma ye yi na afiri ho say Supreme Court yes because said sana nema amoye ama even Commonwealth lawyers kura akachem say de moye no enyemunyai
yeah
hwe ye friends and Christian mothers are from say mama for asorefo bi omo let bia bia statement dia me yes omo akachem say de moye no enyemunyai e de o man no say achi
onyai dabi John Mahama
na de moye nyina ne say mama no nko ade mo adwen say mu yi no bone be na ye na de ya na ye me yes kodon hwe ndisi fo ya paint picture te say de Judicial no challenges here wo since time immemorial since infancy na no mama tokunu na kriti that's what they paint the picture obi timi ko tell radio so na 2019 na 2020 ye call ayi first Supreme Court hwede mama ye na omunim se sata na nyona na ye chief justice
na obi den
wo wa ko court wo ni evidence yes for evidence bra wan ka say do nketia na okogina box mu no ye bisa no asembe na okan also on the one court to say evidence na mo kan ho asem ko ndi no ba court o
dabi
akire ya no ko pe chairman onu ankasa eko man nko for record no man ba bontezo sa court na ne ye kono kra na ni evidence bi ama twatwukura ya na adwen se nka ya se no kra nkonkodi but na se ye bibi ma ye nko for hu se ye nso ya ye bibi
yeah
and I'm on the court now the asem we court na se okodi for then you call them names unanimous FC
Mahama start here
yes as a former president na washase na yes anema we into the ade abeto nkro for team and omo aye say mami nye 2019 also and a friends na a oko Supreme Court and after justice any ye boa and obey chief justice yes anati
yeah
enti ye ko Supreme Court ye friends 2020 petition no one no chief justice
nye boa
but omo paint picture na te say mami na not friends so
interestingly no ayi na de call court of appeal
okay.
Professor Mills
okay
wo hwe trajectory na Professor Mills na de call court of appeal oboni din ansa no wuye ba President Mahama eno sure ni in as court of appeal
judge na mami watumi abe rise dru say chief justice mo fa kwam bia so say kwam bia so yesemu yi no enti na meka say bebi a mami na dru me nim say nipa bia oye right thinking person bia wo wiase bia timu say mami no eye time bi no mo time no person mo yese de
o so clear
enti say nka open ba bi tina na o ka che say mo mfo makonwa na nka me fi say nka ye say de wo kan yan so because of daakye asɛm nti na hwɛ anɔpɛ na metie mu hwɛ chronology of events a woka ho asɛm na obi a mo invite ne sɛ ombra committee letter mo tworo ma no mo mfa venue anhye
oba venue anka
omo address letter no to her
dabi
omumbuno me say nipa bi wo judiciary ho a omo wo supreme court ho omo ara omo adwen sɛ kwambia so sɛ omo force no omo boa John Mahama na oyi maame no firi ho ɛna omo yɛ de omo yɛ no na nka de bembo ne pa na maame yi aye sisi a enti mu firi sɛ kwambia so sɛ na me ka sɛ muyi maame wo firi ho a na nkyɛ sɛ ndisi fo mo cases a mo ne be kokɔto bia na mo wani ho u case nya yesi wasem nya eno na oka
the law is the law.
The law is the law.
Unti have Chief Justice sacks sexy judge who snatched litigant's wife in divorce case. Now I did I won't ferry.
I'm telling you.
Say
one of the petitions in
yes.
Wow.
Judge Bakun. Your friend no Alfred Kwabena Asidu. Na wo ye judge e wo jasikan. Na wo bi ni ne yirasem beto wanim awarija yasem na wache oba ne nada
godo kan se mo nyumre yo
me do report no ho
okay
now man you careful me say ye dwade ya che we have a lot by other discretion ye mfa dem bi e ma bonte but for me to wake up one day and read say papa wey after Kwabena Asiedu atimi anya suppose we say the temerity to petition say ye Chief Justice Eddie because Chief Justice Emeyi ne di wadwumem e was a Ghana for nyina tia de kronti a wo judge ye yi wadi wadwumem enanya maame so yi wadi o woni maame ne dawie na wo ye ne ma basa evidence wo your chat your transactions with the woman evidence be bia wo one day me dedicate just 1 hour for him no full report maame ne ba ye no asɛbi sɛ maame no onye Chief Justice oba ye no na justice ani ye bo a ama atrigger ade no ama oba the report was ready recommendation is say usu baboni we ntimi no ntinase eti ese ma kofi. So the woman only appended her signature and say sign a report it say ukufi. What fee? And then you see ye ma ko for see nyina ma dia. Wo so dia ba. Wo ba say dia ti nyi wadi a wo so yi madi. I was second na 40 as say. Based on what?
What did you do?
Come on Ghana for.
Na ye enti oyi we.
Enti na busuafo ma le ko ti yi na di no. Ye be na busuafo ahu.
Ya na eno ano me no
ya. Na sorry for behu. Ye be yi video. Yanko.
Honorable Ekakano, he said, Mamina arising through the ranks.
Yes.
Or your me the loyal ladies, I represent women. And our politics going up is not easy. Even challenges that you meet is not easy. And to say, it to me arise here be do this time. Not more person we use some flimsy excuses. Even if you were the eye penny. Because loyal ladies say we are against it. It's not on the fair ground. Say you should remove the CJ.
Yeah.
All kind of Mahama before beba no could na the platform so promise say a ma say or say oba ye tuma no na so oba obefa 30% of women won the cabinet ministers oba ye no ministers cabinet ministers 19 no found me ma mienu pe na na ewum o shed the total ne governing way na body na wa forming na e ma ewum kra endru 15%. But all ban or promise Ghana for a ma NDC for man they are not even angry enough.
Ayo.
So nipa ya bejina ho onim the situation of the county no nim niama Ghana for FAC and obejina the platform so she share bo. And or share bo says so ba obey 30% of women e won the cabinet mu when to me anye nipa bako. Nipa mienu pe 90 nipa mienu pe e na o hwe ne other CEOs ni nyama we yi nyina ma ewo mu kakra bi CJ aka no so ono so be hwe eche no pese wo yi nedi ma bo ma ye plan de dada se mo ba mo be yi nedi nti mo pe kwan bi so afa e yi na free ho se si vice president ayeyi no o we he
Say the home fan or beba enche bia.
Home fan no beba.
President can say within this week. Because week in Korea no aba.
Wednesday.
Vice President no your ba ni ho na CJ no aka na chi no so be hwe enyo mechi no so person of akwan bi so eyi ni free ho emra wo krampo promise say emma wo be make sure say emma dodo na wo government mu na oba back we are representing a lot of the women even in the judiciary no who pe say we ni free ho. When omoye na inauguration there was this picture that was circulating around social media. Now it was vice president and you see no any one policeman now no or fat Bible and it was beautiful. Say in the history of Ghana we have 3 women in this picture. Now see nipa na osha no oba vice president oba any police now one system no na oba. It was a scene to behold in the history of Ghana. Now oba ya more planning say mu be ma miniti excuse me so oni ni kunu etu kwan John Dramani Mahama on president woni oba etu kwan unua crack to me drive eno crambo e de uko occasion
he's not an official driver of the state.
Even oba okra no hold any official position in government, so why is he traveling with you? Na enu ntimu pese mo fa sa kwan we so eyi mame obi a wa building a career to this level no. You want to destroy his her credibility.
Obi kwa catch me and I believe so was say in fact mama no ni kunu any 2 kwan. Or buy no was had this at 9,000 the buy. Another one now when the ba lady no a coy no ni kunu ba nkobi. In fact almost say mama is entitled to travel with the spouse.
Right.
And then
security. Part of the condition of
yes,
service.
The security.
Part of the condition of service.
And then one judge or Pekopo as an assistant. But I call for Bianco. One any Kuromo baby.
Right.
Yeah, was Sebuska.
Na any condition of service bia na ama Sam George yako yike free.
Na say
any condition of service. Yeah no bia.
Ya beside this Ikana fan back.
People. I know the mama.
Just a hand.
We nkwa dem ne mama na nyadwe. Go down.
Say all this cannibal.
What the baba dey?
Oh, there be say impressed. I was a retired impressed.
Well, you see, any condition of service here, I can want to me obi nya ya. Enu nti mudi gina so ye nyini. Any condition of service here na Sam George dey akoje Lexus yi.
Akoje.
Na omo a enu ade ya mo ka chen say no mo yire mo na hwe omo yi. No mo na no omo akoje Lexus wa ne bo nam 300 and something thousand US dollars.
Mo akoje Lexus.
Na ne yire no sisi onu an da so hwe na sisi onu na hwe ne yire no.
Attend
sisi ya.
Is that the
attend? Enra na attend sa. Gono obeka ya 2008. NDC for Ebaport 2009. They na Prof Samuel was late. Nyankopon fa na currency. No mo say that time Vodafone here na wo hai. Yes President Kufu aton. Vodafone their man said no agency be or something like that. Into omo your man green say omo ba power kwam bia so omo be reverse side decision no. Omo ba power pe na the late Moss eti committee and or the Haruna Drusu and the current president ya no vice president. Omo no omo lead this ade no. What is Vodafone ho asem bi?
There be said that na forgive me. Na heard in a year
communication. Yes.
It was called London. He spoke from London. Eka say
Omunhwembi.
I remember some of the story.
Yes. And someone no ba. Ya na wo tire chira no heard ye. Nsem bi asisi pen na ebisi na asem no watwa bi na ode ya dance. Na de omu ye sesie ya maame omu ye nyina na say.
To boy ha na me hwehwe no. Backben. Speaker Backben e ka so wo yare. Na wo ko Dubai no. When hwan de koy. Ti makosho officially you know. Was it for purposes of clarity? The statement noted that Mr. Backben traveled with the medical doctor in charge of Parliament Medical Center 1, his spouse as carer 2, and 2 other officials of Parliament as the list in practice. There's 4 people.
Nipa 4
Nipa 4
medical checkup no.
Na Gordon. Why now man we are spend this car on a medical you won't say the current speaker. Why? And I don't want to say anymore now. I want to what to na bed you and see this parliament in the quadrant. How many times when I want to speak out here kunyum?
Ya Lord Jono.
There be
bibia because na first deputy speaker or second deputy speaker
or do
because office say omo numbers nti bibia ni ho enye de e ba de e beto aba enti baby a wonya adaje a wono ya ma wo sa privileges we na ye wo 3 arms of government. President no de mo ni problem bia with it, speaker no de mo ni problem bia with it, ne mo no judicial no de na ma me no represent judicial.
Why should it be so? Why should it be so?
And na ye the evil agenda against the woman. That's the evil agenda against the woman. Had it not been that, I mean, who the nipa be gina so asase we say bone kese a wa ya nti ase yi no. Say na me kan first say ya na omo de maame electoral commission yi no. No more better say the woka ye can institutions ye can states ye friends 3 arms of government. Now kaso ye headmaster. Ya o head robo secondary school nti say ba sare ye betimi adina headmaster no school ye yi no abe yi chief na say speaker of parliament ye di. Na ye the standard way e dey argument. Na ye nyankofo bi o mo so e mo support. Na ya hwe o man we yi. Na ye kase ye be ko ne si ya. Say the ye kan ye no. Say amanfo nyina nkasa. Me de ya na ye me ya ne say Godon sesi a ye kasa yi clergy no a no mo kasa no mo wo hemfa the so called neutrals no mo wo hemfa osolum da kwa no mo nyina ko grab positions mo ko aban mu mo nyina ko grab positions e no mo aka mo ano atom na enka kufu ado pen so e na nka ye say amanfo petition say yenyi chief justice enka o ma we nkebetu yantrem na say the nsu toye no sa na wi aboy enti obi bia handisifo be ye o chief justice no ene e bompa ye say 2028 MPP ye wene power ye ba power se president no nyana dwen kura so be yiwa ye be move straight to judicial or be yiwa fira konwa no so
Coterminous.
yes
All right.
Papa nya hwe abone nya
Grace wrap ni enko aka 2 minutes na just one no just a minute
and then me da was say umma mi akwanya no say na me kai no umma yi na ye nka bom e ma na ye wo e friend saying ye wo party nim no. This is something that is not fair to the Chief Justice. And you know, I think say we're rally now, no. Loyal ladies represented
yes.
Because we wanted to air our views. Say we are not in support with what the president wants to do. And I'm sure say going forward, no, if anything like this should come up, all of us will unite and follow suit and support whoever we want to, like the women wing, you know, we want to support let me see mami me person me boy me fan 1 yeah topics na ya we want to support things like that because that's what loyal ladies we stand for. You're supporting anything that has to do with women, we come out to support. And when it comes to ECG problem, that's why I think the minister should sit up on city because for 8 years, 8 years, no, we're able to keep the light on. Another, bibia to say now kind is ECG side is about management of whatever systems. And they should learn how to manage our systems. That's number one. Because say you're managing electricity to this extent, within 4 months mobile and everything is changing here. That's sumo in for complain. No more turn now, and we've come back to 0. Which shouldn't be so. It is almost here any actually they should go back to our people. They should sit them down and learn from them because we were able to do it. It's a year basically this time. 4 months I come on to us because this minister Wade, he's one of the worst performing ministers.
Radio minister we pa ya na ne so ya me nwa pa wo say you to say na nkofu isi kasa pa mototo papa say me dwe ma menti ase
it's because we were opposition, you know, you made it look like media meaning bibia
unum nyansa ase obia
na fi de wa ba power Ghana fa ko D line ato aba ma na fi de wa be dua ye adwuma ne ne hwa ebi mu kra to me conform na o mu su no musu obi a wa ka se obetumi aye na afide ya ma o akwenya ni se bra na be ya ena aka 5 hours or china aka 2.5 days. Please, enough of the friend is saying
obeseda ababe kasa
complaints no
aka 17,000 seconds. I just say calculate how many minutes e wo mu
we see obetumi aye. So you know you have the know-how. It is ya ma akwenya. This is the time I have to show Ghanaians and say ampa betumi aye.
Show work. All right, Abuja for Grace. akosua amoben na ene wabaye no loyal ladies fo nyina kasamafo national ena wabaye babedi enkomo no ena menua Asare-Bediako nso aba ama yababedi enkomo no. But the news wo ho abontin say Fitch Solutions say omuye projections no the Ghana cedi to the dollar will end at 15.50 by December. Yeah, 15 cedis, 50 pesos by December. Saneko minim how
jubilation jubilate amanfo nam so no mo ye setting say yati suminti so ade aba 82 cedis no. They should be very careful. They should be very, because now me who say me reading e bi say na enkrofo bi kura say no kwa personal year no mo say omo kopɛ dollar e wo some places omo ko omo anya bi anto
dollar widen.
Yeah, until we should be very careful.
But almost they say 12 points.
We should be very careful.
Oh, madam be studying in receipt and 13 bank.
We should be very careful
when bank transaction.
Why do they keep sending those false information into the media space?
Omujidi say almost here they can say speculation e ka ho and the ma exchange rate it's more outpassion move feed this idea no. But how can you use speculation to reduce the price of cement?
And nana make us cement no so ka say 82 it yen to me 19 ko shop en ko bisa cement na ye
and American so obey this hard
that's the whole thing. But mu nua no mo kuma say no mo ya dey pa so o platform na for
videos ani
okay so akala GH then they go social media no and Adungu and so of course on papa
me bra panibia na or former retired military officer no UN e fe na ken apraku o say oti o radio no what say my bank na ndi say me ma do say me chia no e bia so ndi wa che me enti major apraku anwumre me chia wo
waba ho megiem
waba ho giem
offer the two mama here we are still in the service offer the two man say we are still in the service. All right, enti akla GH then what me a call from social media no so I don't go and producer Master AB Billy and Mr. Santi Munano and then you may have Damase and then Chris Okweko so yeah that's the first God na Asare-Bediako. I do my channel pa you be share with Kwakude movement in the morning. Good night.